Hi friends. It's way too fucking hot for this. Hi, I'm that guy called Andy and welcome to my bedroom. I am back in the valley, doing stuff. I'm here for Christmas and I really am just bored once more. So I thought I would make another video. I haven't really uploaded in a while. My last upload was when year 12s were going into exams, which probably felt like an eternity ago, didn't it? I wanted to take some Instagram photos and I was like, I should probably do them with drag on, so that's what we're here to do. So I thought a while back on my Instagram you may have seen me in this photo. I hope I looked great, but I never showed how I actually sort of made that look. I've really evolved my makeup nowadays and how I've created it, so I thought I would recreate that for you lovelies today. We are going to be using the Coca-Cola top. It is in my thing, waiting to happen, and yeah. This video is not sponsored by Coca-Cola, however, I'm open to ideas. If you want it to be sponsored by Coca-Cola, I can try and make it happen. It probably won't happen. It won't happen.
Let's have a Coke.
So yes, it is more makeup. Feel free to stay, feel free to go. I don't really care anymore. I'm way too hot and sweaty to care, and I'm about to put a buttload of makeup on that's probably going to sweat off in 5 minutes. So join us for the ride. So without no hesitation, let's get started. So first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to get your wigs and you're going to want to move them out the way. So first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to cover my eyebrows, and I'm going to do that off camera because you've seen me do it 50 million times. If you want to see me cutting my eyebrows, not cutting my eyebrows, covering my eyebrows, feel free to go and click on the card up here or up here. I think it's up here. Feel free to click on the card up here and you can go and watch that in a different video because yeah. So I'll be back and I'm gonna have them done in 3, 2, 1. Did that work? That was really bad, I'm sorry.
Let's have a Coke.
So now we're gonna move on to all my brows and we're literally just gonna like draw some just above them because why the hell not? What we're gonna do is we're gonna angle it a bit and then curve it. And then we're gonna put like a divot and then curve it back up, if that makes sense. Line. And that's it. It doesn't need to be precise. You can make it as fucked as possible. So now you look like an angry English teacher.
Do you have a reason for being late today?
For this line, aim for where your pupil lines with your eyebrow. Try and line it up with your pupil. And then what we're gonna do is we're gonna bring it down and then swoop it up, if that makes sense. Remember when curvy eyebrows were a thing? We're trying to do that, but just not as intense. So then we're gonna bring it down and up, like that. If you fuck it up, it's okay, because you can conceal it later. A bad habit that I get is that I like bring it up into my hair, which is just never a thing because like my like wig usually covers it. But it's fine.
Let's have a Coke.
Ta-da! This side's a bit better. Again, if they're not symmetrical, it doesn't matter. This is that guy called Andy doing drag. Nothing is ever symmetrical. But then again, neither are our natural human bodies. Kids, you're a beautiful kumquat just the way you are. You can also use a brown eyeshadow. You know, no one's telling you not to do that. Boom, that's essentially eyebrows. So then what we're gonna do is we're gonna get some concealer and we're gonna go the outside to sort of define them a bit more and then whack some foundation on and call it a day. Some people will line the whole brow. I don't think you have to. I just conceal underneath here because it also helps with covering the brow, like your actual brows. I do along here just to make a bit more of a point here, just there, and then I also do up top as well. Ambitious, I'll go down here as well, but That's essentially all I do. Get a flat brush and just blend it out. And then all this can be blended out as much as you want. Like all this doesn't need to be pretty because you're going to put foundation over it anyway. So it's all good. Now, if you fuck them up like what I've done here, literally just take your eyebrow brush and go in again. It's fine. Now it's time for foundation. So today I'm using a different product. I ran out of my Revolution makeup and I'm so devo. But instead I am going in with the Maybelline Fit Me collection. I'm using 118. This is good for like, you know, the day. But if you're wearing makeup on a regular basis for a show or for something, I wouldn't recommend the Fit Me because it's not the best. It's not the best. I'll listen to that. Oh, sexy. I'm so sexy. Ha ha ha, sexy me. Beautiful. Once your foundation's on, you're gonna do another layer of eyebrows. Now this is because you probably got foundation on your eyebrows and they look less defined like the one on your left here. So I'm just gonna whack another layer on top and it's like you've already made a line and you just need to trace it out. And look at that! It's okay for underneath because underneath we're gonna be putting eyeshadow there, which we're gonna do right now.
Let's have a Coke.
So the top we're wearing is going to be red, so I'm going to be using a lot of red. So I'm going to go in with the Rimmel London Magnify Spice, but any palette that has a lot of red in it is what you're going to want. Reds, also some like blood oranges, maybe a touch of like darkish maroons, mauves. If you have any of those sort of palettes, use those. Kmart will have them for sure. Alright, so we're gonna get relatively big eyeshadow brush. Gonna go in with just a standard, just a nice red. Nothing too drastic. I'm gonna go in with this one here. This one is a shimmer, so because you know me and my shimmers, I fucking love it. And just whack that baby on. Oh wow, this is a lot. This is a lot. That should do. Then you're gonna want to go in with a dark color and just go around the bridge. So I'm gonna be using a smaller brush, going in with a more intense color and a bit more darker. So I'm gonna go in with this one here, the one next to the purple, and I'm gonna go sort of in my actual brow line. And I do this to give it just a bit more dimension. And yeah, you're gonna wanna go on the actual brow bone. So notice this is without it, this is with it, if you can see that. Next, once you've done that, you're gonna want to go around what you've just done, even the under eye. And I'm gonna go in with a light color. So about this one here, I'm gonna go in with it, like there, if that makes sense, and going around.
Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Then you do this, then this, and this, then that, this, and that.
For cheaper palettes, you can get the same result. It usually just means you need to use a lot more product. than what you intend to use, if that makes sense.
Hi, this is Editing Andy. I'm pretty sure what I was talking about here was that if you have more expensive products, you don't have to use as much, but when you have cheaper products, like stuff from Kmart and whatnot, you probably have to use a lot more, which is absolutely fine and it's valid. Okay, love you, bye.
Okay, this side looks better. Oh, and there's a bit of fall off, but you know what? Let's go with it. Alright, this side looks better than this side, but you know what? It's fine. So now we are going to go to the Charles palette. Going in with a lining brush. You're gonna go in with that very intense red. And you're going to go through the crease of your actual eye. And then we're gonna do the wing, because I can. A big fat wing. Can you see the wing? Can you see the wing? Do a wing with eyeshadow. What? I know. Cool! Let's do eyeliner, contour, and lipstick, and call it a fucking day. Doing makeup and out, realizing that, you know, drag can be anything you want it to. I've really opened to myself a bit more, and I've really I've been playing with makeup, which I think, in my opinion, should become the norm. You know what I mean? There needs to be the norm where you should be allowed to play with makeup and just see what happens on your face. And if you like it, that's great. If you don't, well, you don't. It's fine. You know what I mean? I am going to bronze, but I would usually contour. I'm just gonna add some bronzer. I'm using the W7 Very Vegan. This shit was like $5. And it's actually a pretty good bronzer. Like, hang on. Let me just whack this on for you. Here and a little bit there. Fuck. I fucked it. Alright. But yeah, I've realized that drag can sort of be your own thing, and makeup is just one thing. Anyone is capable of doing makeup, you know. It just takes practice, and you don't have to wear makeup. It's not compulsory. It's just that a lot of people do, and it, you know, it likes to make us feel pretty, which is great. But also, like, you know, you don't want to. You don't have to, and you shouldn't feel legally obliged to. And if your boss is telling you you have to, well, you just have a shit boss. Anyway, I just used the Fifth Avenue Baked Highlighter Marbled Warm Glow highlighter on the cheekbones and the nose, because why not? And then I'm going in with an OXX orange lipstick. Usually I'd go in with my Rimmel, but that stuff sticks like shit to a blanket and I can't be bothered. So I'm just gonna go in with this, and it's gonna come off in 10 minutes, and that's okay. Alright, let's put a wig on. Let's put on this bad boy that I've had forever. Oh shit. Eric, SpongeBob, me boy. My hair is falling off. This poor wig has been through so much. Who said hairbrushes were needed? You know what's really funny? This is like nearly the length of my actual hair. This hair is so thin. This hair is so thin. Oh my god. I'm honestly surprised that this wig is still able to go on my head. I honestly, you know what? It's actually not. You know what? We'll have it the way we always do. My head has gotten so much bigger. Wow. Anyway, I'm gonna put the gear on and then I'm gonna take some Instagram photos, so I'm gonna end it here. If you guys did enjoy this video and you'd like to see more, please let me know by giving it a like. Comment down below what other videos you'd like to see. It could be anything. I've just been doing a lot of makeup recently. Feel free to subscribe to the channel if you like. You don't have to. I don't really care. Do whatever you want. If you don't know who I am, hi, I'm Andy. I make YouTube videos as a uni student because I have nothing else better to do. Look after yourself. Love you guys so much, and I'll see you another time. Goodbye.
Yeah.